Thank you, Kevin, for allowing us to put together a brief demonstration of Econote for your Caltrans Landscape Specialist meeting. Econote is a web-based application which was developed specifically for large commercial landscape management. You can think of Econote as a landscape data repository in the cloud. That's right, all of your important landscape data, documents, and information organized and available in one place. The Econote mobile app allows you to collect and upload large amounts of data about your landscape from the field, while the desktop application allows you to view, analyze, organize, and share your collected data. Today's demonstration will focus on the Econote desktop application exclusively and how it may be used to improve your ability to manage what you're already measuring. Today, we're going to log on to District 12's Econote account and take a look at a very small amount of data that Kevin has provided for us to use in this demonstration. So let's go ahead and log on to the Caltrans District 12 account. When you log into Econote, you're taken to a map view of all of the projects that you have loaded in your account. In this case, we've got one project only loaded into District 12's account, which is the Irvine Ranch Water District Central project. And to enter the project, I just click on the balloon. When I enter a project, I'm taken directly into the reports section of the water management module. And this particular report, called Actual versus Budget, is a high-level overview of all of the water consumption and cost over the last 12 months. I can look at data on individual meters and their performance. I can look at a roll-up, which when I click on the top level gives me a roll-up of all of the 30-plus meters that you see here below. And I can look again at what the total usage and cost and how much over or under budget I've been over the last 12 months in this particular view. I have other water management reports that are available to me, such as the Conservation Standard Report, which is a report showing for those California customers under the Conservation Standard. In Caltrans' case, the Conservation Standard is 50%, or their target is to limit water consumption to 50% of 2013 water consumption. So what I show here is blue bars that indicate what that 50% of 2013 target is, and then the actual compared to the target. So as we can see, Kevin and District 12 have done a really pretty outstanding job in remaining below the 50% 2013 levels, and in fact are almost 2,000 CCF ahead of target at this point. I've got other water management reports like the billing period report, which shows me how each water meter within the project has performed by billing period. I typically look at this report in dollars. I can set the time period, so let's say we wanted to look at year to date for District 12, and I only want to look at the exceptions or the over budget billing periods. This tells me that year to date there has only been these meters in these billing periods that have been over budget. So again, that's really pretty outstanding performance. Hats off to Kevin once again. I can look at the meter reads for each meter. I can look at all of the most recent meter reads for the entire project, or I can look at the history of one particular meter from the very first meter read that's been entered into Econote to the last. I have an area for data entry where meter read data can be entered in manually. If you have the data in a Excel spreadsheet, it can be imported by dropping the spreadsheet into here, and it saves you the time of manually entering. Or if you utilize our service, we will typically deal directly with the water districts and obtain the data from them and perform the data entry for you, so that all you need to do is look at the reports. Econote also has an asset inventory module. We have mapped, GPS mapped a few of the assets within District 12. Here you see a legend that explains what we've got in terms of irrigation assets. We've also got some trees that have been inventoried. I can separate this map with filters so that I only look at irrigation equipment or I only look at trees. If I'm only looking at trees and I want to zoom in and get a better view of what exactly I've inventoried, I can do that. I can hover over any of these icons and get more information about the particular asset. I can go to the list view and see what information in a list view is available as well. I can export all of this information in Excel or a shapefile. Shapefile is a standard GIS mapping file format so that all of this information can be made available to any of your colleagues that are utilizing GIS. I can go back to the map view if I want, and I can hover over these icons and get an overview of how my water management is doing. I can see here I've got a couple meters that are over budget. Econote also has, I can tap this link and I can email this map to anybody that may be interested in taking a look at anything in particular that I want to show them. Econote also has an area measurement module that we utilized to map an access road. This is utilized typically to measure irrigation area, but as you can see, we can really define any area we want with the area measurement tool and save that in a map. Econote also has the ability to upload documents to a particular project. So I can take a look at this and see that there are 2 example documents that have been uploaded. I could download these to the desktop and we could take a look at them, but the real power of the document upload feature is that once I've uploaded a document to a particular project, that document can be accessed and viewed by anyone in the field that is using the Econote mobile app. So it's a good way of sharing information and storing information, important information associated with a project so that you have access to it in the field or wherever you may be. So Kevin, that's a very quick high-level overview of Econote. I want to thank you again for allowing us to put this demonstration together. Please give my contact information to your colleagues so that I can answer any questions that they may have. And thank you again for your time. Thanks. Bye.